Hello, everyone. Hello. How are you all doing? Right. Hope everyone is doing good. Right. So this week's video is about the messages for you. So basically, what messages do you need to know? What messages does Spirit have for you? Basically. Anyway, I hope everyone is doing good. I hope you're all doing fine. I hope everyone's having themselves a good weekend. Right, so I'm going to crack on with the usual. Start my way, begin my way, should I say, from Aries, work my way right through to Pisces. Then, only then at the end, then I will do the answers to your questions. As you know, I pull from the Angel Oracle cards, and yeah. You think of a question in your head, then select a number between 1 and 3, then I will reveal the answer. Okay, so that's our little intro over with. Right, so let's start, should I say, with, I'm just doing the timestamp. Aries, right, so let's sort the banner out. Where's the banner? Bear with me. Right, Aries. Hold on, I've got a message. Oh, hello, Sandra. How are you? I hope you are good. Right, okay, so let's crack on and begin with Aries. Right, so Aries. What Spirit wants you to know? Clear the energy before that. Right, Aries, let's see. What message does Spirit want you to know? Right. I feel to pull jump cards this week. So let's see. Right. You guys had a fallout with someone because that landed in the reverse. So what we got is the cups, 2 of cups. So for some of you, this feels like there's a rekindling of a relationship, but for others, you guys have had some sort of falling out with someone. Now, if it's not a love relationship, then it could be to do with a relationship with someone. So family, friends, your dog, your pet, yeah, anything you could have had a fallout with. Okay, so there's that energy. Then what I am seeing is it feels as if you guys are going to be receiving some sort of attention, or I have you falling out because somebody, this is love now. I feel like we're going down the road of love. I have you falling out with somebody because they're not giving any time, effort, or attention to a love connection. There could be that. For others of you, we're quite in the reverse, where you're receiving attention with regards to love, or somebody's got their eye on you, or you're in a partnership, a relationship, whatever. You're going to know what you're like, what's going on for you, and it feels as if someone may be making more effort to pay more attention to their relationship, because there may have been that whole discussion of as to, well, what is this, where are things going? So I feel like for the majority of you, it's to do with, like, I don't know, putting in some effort with regards to a relationship. So I feel like this is somebody who you guys are actively dealing with. Now, if there's nobody in your life, then it feels like there's something here that feels long term for you guys, but it's making you feel emotionally happy. Okay, other than the drink in on the image in the card, but it feels like there's something that's making you feel really bloody pleased, optimistic, emotionally happy, and it feels as if like you see that things could move further forwards with whether this is love, work, whatever the hell this is. You're feeling a lot more happier about things, despite for some of you not knowing where things are headed at. Because, you know, we don't always know the answers to every bloody thing, do we, really? But it feels like there's something that's making you feel pretty chuffed, which is good. That's a good bloody thing. I do see now, for those of you where you are in a relationship with somebody, there's the energy of mirroring. Okay, so it feels like you guys may be doing the same thing. It feels like for some of you there may be a slight sticking point or an issue with love. okay, or a relationship, whoever it is you're dealing with whatever your situation. But what may not be helping the situation is that you're both mirroring each other, okay? You're both doing the same thing. So they're pissing you off and you're equally pissing them off. And it may be a bit of a, not that you're playing a game, but one wants to top the other, one wants to have one up on the other. So that's something that you guys need to think about. Now, for some of you, I am seeing home renovations and repairs. So there's that energy of you guys. You may be doing your DIY, or you've got someone in who's doing the DIY. So it feels like there's that energy of wanting to declutter, is what I'm hearing, and get things in order. And it feels like for you guys, you may feel like by decluttering and getting things in order, it's going to get you to the place and the space that you are wanting to be at in your life. So there's that. So basically it feels like it's the energy of you guys wanting to really organize and pay attention to the things that you should be paying attention to, is what I've got. Right, so that's what I've got for you guys. That was pretty short and sweet for Aries this week. Right, okay, so now who is next? Let's go on to, where are we? Taurus. Yeah, right, timestamp, Charlene, don't forget, otherwise I've got to dig about afterwards trying to find the timestamp. Right, so it's 7:40 for Taurus. Okay, so what have we got for Taurus? Let's give a good shuffle. Taurus, what have we got for you? What do we have for you? Right, so it's jumper ones this week. The what? The 9. Right, so okay, so someone, right, feels a bit of an energy, someone's peed you off. There's a lot of mental energy, so there may be a lot of thoughts. Yeah, look at that. Right, someone's pissed you off. There's someone that you guys are not trusting, or you very well may feel quite suspicious of, and it feels like there's something that's drawing suspicion for you with regards to someone. I feel like you're not trusting somebody. You're not trusting what someone says. Now, this could be a friend, I feel like. I don't think, for some of it could be a loved one, but it feels like there's a friend who you're not 100% sure about, or it may be a bit of a he said, she said, I heard. Okay, but there's somebody who you guys are not, that's the 9 of Swords. There's somebody who you guys are not trusting. This is the Housewives deck, for those of you who want to know what deck it is. But it's like I feel like I'm wanting to cut this person off. So you guys may be contemplating and thinking, Joe, what? I'm going to cut this person out. I don't need to be around this person. I don't need the BS that they're bringing. It feels like someone's bringing bullshit. And it could be, like I said, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be gossip. But it feels like you're not trusting somebody. So if that is the case, then your intuition is on the dot. Your intuition is right, and go with your gut feeling, but do not worry, because it feels like things are going to work out, because what I'm seeing is it feels like on the back of you getting rid of whoever, or doing what it is you know is best for you and for your highest good, I feel like you are going to get whatever it is you're wanting to achieve. Okay, right, anyway, what else have we got, please, for Taurus? Teamwork. Yeah, so right, this could very well be, I love this with the black people on, this could be something to do with friends, or it could even be teamwork, could even be work, whatever. I don't know. Your life, you should know, and if you don't know, then don't expect me to know. But there's something to do with teamwork, and it feels like what Spirit very well could be trying to say to you is that go with who is for your highest good, go with who loves, cares, who supports you, okay, and who is truly on your side, okay, because what I'm being drawn to, we have synergy and support here, and sharing your ideas, but you want people who are of the same tribe as you know, you want people who are truly on your side, okay. So you can apply that to any situation that you've got going on in your life. So that's what I've got for Taurus. Right, okay, Gemini, you're next. What have we got for Gemini. Right, Gemini. Oh, something's right. So something's coming out in the open. There's going to be light shed on the situation. But once you guys find out about whatever this is, okay, it's going to create a lot of harmony and balance for you, which is really good. So it feels like there may be very well could be a resolution to something. This like Five of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so it feels like that something's going to move forwards for the better. Oh, hey Laura, how's things? How are you? Morning. Right, so yeah, it feels like things are going to move forwards for the better. Okay, there's going to be a resolution to some sort of issue, but it feels like I'm seeing a resolution. I don't know if someone's caused this problem for you, Gemini, or someone may be making things difficult. They're deliberately being an arse about things, but do not worry because it's going to work out in your favor. Could be dealing with a fire sign because I've got Leo and Saggy are here. Okay, but your life, your situation, you are going to know. I do see a lot of you Geminis maybe deciding that you're wanting to organize the house and home and get little odd jobs done. I keep seeing something here about odd jobs, so it feels like the thing, all the little irritating things that you sort of feel like, oh, I need to do this, need to do that, and you forget, oh, I must do that. Write it down, otherwise it's never going to get done, basically, is what Spirit is pointing to. I just want to see what else have we got here for you. Right, okay. Inner work. Okay, become more self-aware. So there's something that light shed on a situation. It's going to bring things into balance for you. You're going to be able to move forwards. But for some of you, you're going to be cutting certain people, places and things out. You're letting go of certain things. But there's something to be said here for being more aware, okay? Being more aware and just being paying more attention, a lot of attention, being self-aware. And on the back of that, we have cultivate, deepen, and peace. Okay, so on the back of doing whatever, you're going to be able to move forwards in a peaceful way. And this is a change that has been well overdue, well needed, and it's coming in for the better for you, Gemini. That's what I have. I like these reads because they're just short, sweet, straight to the point. Because, like you, I'm busy too. Got things to do. And also sometimes not everyone's got all day to sit just listening to readings and messages. So it's quite good. I like it. Right, anyway, Cancer. 1420, even though, don't get me wrong, I do like being here, but a girl's got things to do. Right, so Cancer, let's see what we've got. Cancer, Leo. Right, so Sandra and Laura. Your zodiacs, I think, are about the third and fourth in line. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth. You might just say from the fifth onwards is you guys. The fifth sign. Not long, really. Right. Anyway. Right. So, Cancer, darling, Cancer. What have you got going on? Oh, look at this. What? I don't like. Right, what's going on? Because look, we've got the Lovers. Yeah, that looks nice. Right? But then we've got, there's some sort of regret. So what's going on here? Some sort of regret over a relationship. This is definitely love here, what we've got. There's some sort of regret over a relationship. So something's gone tits up. Or something's happened. Something's either happened or not happened. But it feels like, for there to be the Lovers, it feels like this could be a relationship where there's some sort of loss or regret. Oh man, really? Five of Pentacles. So you're out in the cold. Right, okay. So something's happened then, okay? Now, if it ain't love, it is predominantly love here. But if it isn't love, then it could be with family, friends. There's a relationship where something has gone wrong. I don't know why, because I'm only doing 3 for each time, but Spirit's telling me to look into it. There's still love though here, even though things are a bit at a standstill, or you guys are feeling out in the cold with each other. And this may be because of something taking a bit too long. Well, not a bit, a lot too long to move forwards and happen. It's like it's got a lot of potential here. This, whatever this situation is between the two of you, but it feels like there's something. It feels like someone's just has pulled away because they're not waiting any longer. Oh man, I feel like things are going to come back together again, but I feel like you guys are needing that time out from whoever this is. Got some messages, bear with us. Oh, okay. My little viewers having a little conversation, bless them. Sorry. Right. Anyway, right. So, what I'm seeing is, yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. It feels like you guys are going to, I don't feel like things are entirely over. I feel like things are going to come together again. But actually, Spirit, let me ask Spirit. I want to know what Spirit got to say. Right, so Spirit, actually, no. Let's get a different deck. Spirit, what do you advise for this? Now, as I say, I'm only doing 3 cards for each from this deck. But Spirit's telling me to look into this. But what do you advise Cancer to do? Right, don't stick by your morals and your values, okay? And it's about the principle of something, okay? Don't sort of settle for less or bend your morals or values because somebody's needing to step to the plate and to step to the mark. If you're feeling truly in your heart that what you're doing is the right thing, then move forwards. But yeah, something about your morals, the principle, your morals and your values. Also, it may be an issue with commitment as well. Someone is not committed in the way that they should be, or for some of you may have been with someone for quite some time and they're not committed. Something is not as it should be for how much time, effort and energy has been spent. Don't let no one be dicking about wasting your time either, because we're not on this earth to have our time wasted, to be messing about. Right, one more before I close off Cancer. Scarcity, hostile environment, pressure, see, unethical behavior. So something's going on, but yeah, do you know what? All you can do is be you. Be you, do you, be you, live by you. Do not you know, lower your standards is what I've got here. But yeah, right, so that's what I've got for Cancer. Now, if that's not relating to love and it's work or whatever, or friendship, whatever, you know, something's like, I had that, well, yeah, with a friend, and it's like, no, sorry, I'm not going to lessen my standards. My values, my morals and values are my morals and values, and I'm not shifting from that. And nothing's worse than when you know you're in the right. You're not going to have anyone's BS or anyone try to make you feel that you're wrong for having certain standards. Anyway, right, so that's that, Cancer. Right, let's move on to Leo. What's going on for Leo? So we have, what timestamp are we on? Let's go 1950 for Leo. Right, Leo, so what have we got for you? What messages do we have for Leo? Right, someone's, who's walked away then? Oh, right. Got an extra card there. Right, okay, so basically what it looks like somebody's walked away, okay, because they've had enough of whatever this is or isn't. Okay, it looks like there very well could be some sort of situation, yeah, because there's too much confusion, way too much confusion. So you may not be feeling clear on something to do with someone and just thought, you know what, I'm out of here, see you later. because it feels as if you may be feeling as if you're a bit stuck, okay, with achieving exactly what it is that you are wanting. Love, this feels like, or it could even be a work situation, okay? But what Spirit is showing is that with whatever this is about, which with whatever has been consuming your thoughts, with whatever the issue is, it is going to be sorted, okay? And there is a resolution. But what Spirit is saying is that you are doing the right thing. What the hell's that? So that's something to do with you're doing with whatever this is. You are you're definitely you're doing the right thing. So, you know, just be confident in you and don't start sort of questioning, or maybe I've got it wrong or whatever. You are doing the right thing. God, yours is short and sweet, Leo, so that's what I've got for you. Right, one more. So one more card. One more message, shall I say. Right, so we have defense, lack of confidence, missing out on growth. Okay, so there's something about being defensive or having a defense. Okay, defending yourself, should I say, basically. Do not let somebody twist things to suit themselves, to make you feel like you're the bad party in all of this, okay? Make sure you are defending yourself and stand by your morals. Right. God, I'll tell you what, the theme seems to be very much about like not having any BS from people, or should I say, for a better word, asserting boundaries. Right, okay, so that's what I've got for you, Leo. Right, now on to Virgo. I want to do that timestamp. Let's go 23 for Virgo. Right, Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Everyone's having conflict. What's going on? Right, okay, so we have something's not okay. So it feels as if, like, for some of you, there may be something to do with an offer of a job or taking action. There's something, it feels like there's something that hasn't materialized or hasn't happened. With whatever that is, you may very well be expecting something, but it feels as if that hasn't happened, or something, I don't know, something isn't working out or something hasn't happened. There seems to be an issue with someone or something. So there could be, so something could pose as a bit of an issue, a bit of a blockage, a bit of a problem. Now, for others of you, this reminds me of when somebody's out for themselves. Now, right, let me break this down. If this is love, it feels like something isn't moving forwards because of somebody and their selfish ways. That's causing rows and arguments between the two of you. Spirit saying in that case that your needs need to be met. It's not about, it needs to be a balanced relationship, not just one-sided. For others of you now, this could relate to work. It feels like there's something that hasn't happened for you. Now, I don't know if that's a new start with a job or a promotion of some sort. There's meant to be some sort of new change and beginning to do with work, and that's not happening because you've got people who are being selfish and on the lookout for themselves. For some of you, you're in a situation at work where someone's kissing ass, but on the back of them doing all of that crap, it feels as if, I don't know, it feels as if there's a lot of game playing within a work situation, and that's pissing you off, and you're feeling peed off because you're not getting what you should be getting, which therefore means I feel, you're going to be making different decisions, put it like that. For others of you, there's conflict with a friend, okay, where someone's been gossiping. He said, she said, I heard. And it feels like there's some sort of bickering and arguing, and somebody's got a great gigantic massive wooden spoon out because they're stirring the pot, basically. But it means that because of whatever someone has said, which isn't entirely the truth because things are being twisted, it feels as if like something that should have happened has affected a friendship. Right, what else have we got going on, Spirit, please? What else does Virgo need to know? sips tea. Right. Complacent. Okay, is what I'm drawn to. So there may be something about this where somebody is being complacent, or Virgo, it could be that you've been a bit complacent about someone or something, and then now it's sort of shit. Now it's all gone left, and then now you're having to sort things out and think, shit, I didn't expect this to happen. But there's something here, okay, something being to be said for being complacent about someone or something. Okay, I'm shit with the camera. I never get it right. There you go. If you can hear snoring, my dog's snoring. You're not boring me. But he's really loud. Anyway. Right, so that's what I got, Virgo. So things are going to work out, but you know, as we all know, that is to do with taking some form of action. There ain't no fairies. Fairies, I'm not going to just swoop in and sort it out. Okay? So that's what I've got for Virgo. Now, who's next? Libra. Let's go with Libra. Right, so what have we got for Libra? Let's see. Blue. Really loud. Right. Sorry. Okay, so Libra. Right, Libra, what do you need to know? No, not taking that. What is that anyway? Someone not being committed. That might be for someone, but I didn't feel the need to take it. Got to take that. Someone's doing everything themselves, or they're very self-sufficient, very independent, which is good. That's not such a bad thing, but then it just depends on your dynamic. Do you want to be doing everything? That's cool if you're on your own. This is love relationship whilst I'm talking now, but not if you've got a partner. Let me tell you. Because it should be a 50-50 thing is what Spirit's giving me. Or is it that you're with somebody but you feel very alone because you're doing everything like you're bloody on your own? Don't know why I got that. Yeah, because then look, someone's looking bloody well overwhelmed. It's like they've got everything going on. Oh. But for some of you, you may be in a relationship with somebody who, you know, it's a partnership, it's a relationship. You may have been together for a while, you love them dearly, etc., etc. But somebody is not pulling their weight, and it feels like it's a bit one-sided because one person has got. Thank you, Sandra. Do you like my music? These are my tunes, you know. Do you know what? I have to fucking listen to these tunes because you can't just have like normal commercialized music, otherwise you get done. On this channel, so yeah, I've had to have this. Anyway, do you know what? It's quite fun. I'm starting to know the tunes as well. What is that? Anyway, yeah. So for those of you who are with somebody, you feel like bloody hell, we're in a partnership, but I'm not feeling like it's much of a partnership because I am burdened with everything. Now, if this isn't love, okay, guys, it could even be family, it could be kids, it could be family, it could be friendship, it could even be business partner. But there's a relationship with somebody where it doesn't feel very balanced. It just feels as if bloody hell, I'm carrying the can, and just because you can don't mean that you want to. It feels like. Right, anyway, so Spirit wants to give some advice. What do you advise, please, Spirit? Oh, feels a bit. Now, I don't know whether you guys are nervous to speak up and say something, or whether you feel as if like it will cause more problems. But at the end of the day, he who feels it knows it. What's this? Comes and pick the card up. Don't like that. I wish I hadn't asked. 3 of Swords. Okay, but it was in reverse. I'm not sure about that. Don't like that. But basically it came out anyway, like in reverse, which is more positive because it's healing. It's like getting over, healing, getting over, coming to terms with healing, getting over something. So I don't know. There may be something that I don't know if things are at breaking point or whether that's already happened with you guys, those of you in a relationship. But it feels like there's an energy of getting over and healing from whatever this situation is. Oh, okay. some of you may be wondering if it's worth even investing in this, but also I'm seeing equally that some of you have been with someone for such a long time, you sort of think, well, we've been together so much and I've put in so much time, effort and energy, but at the same time, let's not forget your needs need to be met, and if they're not being met, then you've got to ask yourself certain questions. Also at the bottom of the deck, we've got Devil. Okay, so that's like bad habits, could be bad toxic habits, things that are not helping with this situation. So I don't know, I sort of feel like you guys have got a lot of thinking to do, and take a real good look and assess what it is you're truly wanting. I feel like it's predominantly love, but this could be any relationship, whether it's family, friends, kids, whatever. Look at that, options we have. So we've got options and pressure to decide. Okay, unpleasant trade-offs. So there's something about assessing what your options are, because you've got choices at the end of the day. We all have choices, and on the back of your choices and decisions, that's going to shape what road we go down. Okay, we've all got a choice at the end of the day. That was a weird one, but that's you, Libra. That's what I've got for you this week, so have a think about that. Right, okay, so who's next after Libra? I've forgotten Libra's bloody timestamp, didn't I? Right, 3222 is Scorpio. Anyone who's got Scorpio in their chart, Google angel number 222, angel number 222, please. See what that says for you. Now, Scorpio. Oh, got to change the banner. I forgot that, didn't I? There we go. Right, okay, so Scorp, what have we got? What messages do we have for Scorpio, please? You guys may be wondering whether it's worth investing your time, effort, and energy into someone or something that fell on the floor. Bear with me, let's get that. Right, something about taking action, guys, I'm seeing. So it feels like you're okay, so something to do with taking action, but you may be wondering, what's the best course of action to take? Is it worth investing my time, efforts, and energy, or for whatever action it is I take, or whatever decision it is I do, am I going to get what it is I am wanting? It feels like, but there we are. It's like you look like you're on the move, or you want to be on the move to achieve whatever it is. But it feels like with whatever it is that you want to put your time, efforts, and energy to, you want it to be conducive. You don't want it to be a total bloody waste of your time. It feels as if there's a lot of choices, decisions, lots of options that you have, but you're sort of thinking, oh God, I want to do this, I want to do that. But what I'm being told and what Spirit is saying is narrow down your options. You can do all of them, but you need to prioritize what it is that you are wanting, or should I say, what is the most important to you, because otherwise what I do see there is the risk of deviating. Like, okay, so I'm going to start with A, but then, oh God, I want to do D as well, and then you jump on to do D, and then you forget about finishing A, and do you know what I mean? You can end up going left, right, and like a spaghetti junction, basically. So start one thing, see it through to the end, finish that, then you move on to the next thing, is what Spirit is saying. That's in general. That can also apply to any situation to do with work. If you're if this is like, if you're looking for something to do with like a relationship and love, it feels like there's something about, like, with that whole dating game, thinking about who and what you want to invest your time, efforts and energy into. You don't want to be investing your time into what is going to waste time for you. So it feels like it's about taking that step back and analyzing things a lot more closely, rather than just, okay, I'm going to rush straight towards the first shiny toy. Not saying that you're just going to go for, you know, any old toy, so to speak, but don't just jump and go straight for the first thing that you see. Basically, unless you know it's what you're really and truly wanting. Right, okay. Now, what other message have we got, please? So it's about, a lot of this feels very action orientated for you, Scorpio. It's about taking the right actions, because by taking the right actions, then you're going to end up getting what it is you're wanting. And I suppose it's that whole thing of learning to say no to what you don't want. Right, Moon Magic. Never seen this. What the hell's this? Moon Magic, tapping into your intuition. Never read this card before. Tap into your intuition, follow your intuition and follow your gut. It's not there for nothing. It's there for a reason. This is good. And also, right, guys, for those of you who are really wanting to manifest, use the moon cycles, work with the moon cycles to manifest and get what it is you are wanting. Okay. I do quite often, well, I haven't done it recently, but I need to. I do that thing. What's it? That sage, no, not sage, because I was sage. Oh, what's it called? Oh yeah, the bay leaf cleanse. That's it. Where, like, you've got all your different bay leaves, haven't you? Right. I've got a bay, like, leaf bay tree and all of that in the garden. But anyway, or you can buy them. I bought them off Amazon. Just dry bay leaves. Write exactly what it is you're wanting on each bay leaf. Okay, and all of that. All of your manifestations, literally. Then you've got the bay leaf. Yeah. Then light it, because it's going to be written with pen on the bay leaf. Light the bay leaf. Hold, like, I've got like some metal tweezer things so I don't burn myself, obviously. But even if you light a candle, say a little prayer type thing, and just burn the bay leaf in you can either use a lighter. I've done it with a lighter, or in a flame, and it will just burn it. And as I burn it, I re-say whatever it's written on the actual leaf itself. And that puts it out to the universe, out to spirit, to manifest the things you've wanted. And I've manifested things doing that. So just something to think about. But obviously, I like to do that whole, like, little prayer. Make sure I've light incense so your energy's nice and cleansed. Don't just bloody well rock up, just like think, oh yeah, just gonna light a bloody bay leaf and expect things to start happening. You know what I mean? Do that whole, like, ritual, incense, prepare, blah blah blah. But I've manifested with that. So Spirit's showing me that. So for those of you who want to do that and haven't, do it. For those of you who do it and got out practice, do it, because you can manifest. But they're saying to pay attention to the moon cycles. Okay, something about that. Right, so that's what we've got for Scorp. Now on to Sag. Let's go 40. Right, where are we? I'm doing better with the banner. I always forget. Right. So, Sag. Right, so what have we got for Sag? Sagittarius. What messages do we have for Sag? Oh, that's a side message. Conflict. Some of you may be, no, actually, no, not I felt like it was conflict, but actually, no, okay. I'm going to read this two ways. Some of you may be experiencing some sort of conflict, because that's what came to mind first and foremost, with someone. Now, this could be people, places, things. Okay, you were going to know. There's some form of conflict that you may be experiencing, or something you're not feeling happy or pleased about. Right, anyway, so we've got that. But also there's an energy of where somebody may be very silent, or there may be that you're not hearing from someone or something. It feels like there's that energy as well. Right, anyway, right, messages. Oh, something hidden. Oh, there's another one. Look at that. Right, okay, right. Listen. what I'm seeing for some of you now, if you're not in a relationship, then obviously it doesn't apply to you. But if you are, then I don't know. You're going to know. Only take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Some of you, what I'm seeing, this could be a predictive. Someone's going to ghost. Now, it could either you ghost them, whoever it is you're involved with, or they could very well ghost you. It feels as if, though, it may be a feeling of that it's something you don't see coming. Suddenly, they just go quiet, go very silent. And what is annoying or out of order, because it feels like this is a relationship. It's not like, oh, I've been speaking to someone for a few days. It feels as if somebody just goes very quiet, goes within themselves, very, very silent. I don't know what the issue is, but it feels like it's something you guys will be aware of anyway, but that's predictive. Okay, right, anyway, what else, Spirit, please? That's a message for somebody that's meant for. Oh, right, I'm seeing that you guys are plodding along with life and you're moving forward slowly. I do see that you guys are wanting, God, your energy is really like, ugh, things keep jumping out. Your energy, it's like it's wanting to give messages. Right, things are moving forwards for you guys, but you guys may feel like slow and steady wins the race. I do see that there, for some of you, there may be certain situations that you're feeling that you really need to be strong about, but also patience. Okay, there's something here that's being said for being patient. You guys, if you guys have been experiencing a lot of toxic things, or feeling as if like, bloody hell, when it's not fucking one thing, it's another and another and another, that is going to be over with, and you guys are going to come out of that energy. I don't even know why that energy is here in the first place, but you guys are going to come out of that energy, which is brilliant. So it looks like there's much better things on the horizon ahead. Right, some of you are going to be reuniting with friends. It feels like I see you meeting up, celebrating with family and friends. This is a time where you guys need to look after yourselves. I'm seeing a lot here to do with health and looking after you, tuning into what is best for you, and even just shutting the outside noise out. Now, there's something here about receiving, I wouldn't say princess treatment, but when it comes to love, making sure that you are being treated like the king or queen you are. Put it like that, okay? So in other words, making sure that you are receiving what it is that you truly deserve. And some of you are waiting on someone or something. That feels like, for those of you where you may have been ghosted, or there's a relationship issue, or someone is not showing up and speaking up, you may be waiting. Now, if people don't show up, in the way that they should, don't sit there wasting your time waiting. They either show up in the right way, they come in the correct way, in the correct way, in the correct way. That's not even a word. They come in the right, proper and correct way, or they don't. Sometimes, I'm quite a black or white person. There's no in between. But, not everyone is like that. But sometimes when you leave room, when it ain't black or white, and you leave room for grey, then you leave room for bullshit. So sometimes it's better to just be very black and white. So either people show up or they don't. You show up or show out. So I feel like I'm talking for those where they've got a situation to do with a relationship going on. It feels like there's a lot of confusion, but things need to be very, very clear. And also, Spirit saying, go by what people actions deliver, not what they say. Anyone can say any bullshit, anybody can talk the talk, whether they walk the walk, that's a whole different story. Okay, now you've got loads of cards. I was only going to do 3, but messages keep jumping out. Right, what else have we got, please, for Sag? Right, okay, so I'm seeing money coming in for you guys. You guys may be feeling as if you're going backwards in life, but you are not. It feels like you sometimes, as you know, we've got to take one step back to move 10 steps forwards, it feels like, for you. But I'm seeing that money's coming in for you guys. For others of you, there's a new beginning with regards to job. There's going to be a new job on the way, and this is going to prove to be very, very stable, and it's going to really help to push you forwards with where you're wanting to go with regards to money, job, and career. Right, one more. Someone's unbalanced around you. Someone, okay, so for some of you, I've got someone suffering with depression. Somebody's mental health is not what it seems, is what I've got, but there's somebody around you very close to you, spirit saying, and they're not balanced. Okay, so that it feels as if something needs to be checked out is what I've got. That's a strange message, right? But some of you may be aware or have an idea. Others of you have no idea. So that's a message for you guys to pay attention to someone or something. I quite like these cards. I just thought it'd be nice just to have a bit more of a different theme. I'd like these bigger actually, because these are smaller versions, small cards, but I'd like to get them in full size. Right, come on, today. Sunny days is what we have. Okay. Oh, lovely. Okay, so we've got sunny days. So there are brighter times ahead for you. And even for those who you sort of feel like, I can't see that. Oh, I don't know. I don't see that. You're not God at the end of the day. Of course, you're not going to see that. But you've got brighter times ahead. And what we've got is growth. Okay. Growth for you, things flourishing, moving forwards. We've got good health and vitality, okay, and inspiration is what I'm drawn to on here. Then we have phase of success and prosperity, but you need to believe that, okay? Believe that, want that, and own it is what I have for you, Sag. Right, that's what I've got for you guys. That's good. I like, but just pay attention to just pay attention to what I bloody said, basically. But take what resonates, leave whatever does not. Right, okay, so Cappy, let's change the timestamp. Not timestamp, the banner, and then I'll do timestamp for Cappy. 4740. Let's go for. Okie doke. So good. Fine. I hope you guys have all got something nice planned for the weekend. I've got a few errands to run. Right. Cappy, what messages do we have for you? Why is everyone's having rows? This has been the most common card, I'd say. It's all about I don't know, conflict with everyone. I'm not taking that. That didn't feel on the dot. Have you had an argument with someone? Because what I'm seeing is it looks like there's an energy here where there's some conflict. You may have cussed somebody out. Proper. What is this about? Could be to do with money. Right, basically someone's having some conflict with somebody. It could be to do with money. It could be home money security. But there's major fallout, big time. Really angry, energy, Someone's been, you guys may be feeling as if someone's taking the piss. And then now it feels like the pot has blown over. The pot's boiled over and spilled over, it feels like. That was dusty. Tell me more, bloody hell. What else? What else, Spirit, please? Bloody hell. Fucking hell, I can imagine. Glad I weren't there. Some of you have popped off, and I mean proper. Queen of Swords and King of Swords in reverse. Bloody hell. Fucking hell, I wouldn't want to be a spectator of that. That would have gone off. Now, this could be a married couple, or you could be have been together a very long time, living together, but something, oh no. That's not good. Who the fuck's the King of Cups? That's not good. It looks like, okay, this is what it looks like. There's a dynamic of a couple, yeah? Popped off big, and I mean big. And then we've got the King of Cups rocking up a third person. So this could be that whole thing of a love triangle, or it's come on top. or if it's gone left because between these two, because of this person, there's arguments and rows. Somebody's married. It could be that these two are married, or someone's messing with someone who's married. I don't know. This don't look good, but I do feel that this is the beginning of the end. For those of you who've got that dynamic going on, it doesn't look good. I've got to be honest. It does not look very good at all. It feels like someone, basically, this looks like an affair where somebody has been doing what they've been doing for a very, very long time. Right, I'm closing off that energy. So that's a message for someone. Let's get off that track. Right, so Capricorn, let's see what we got for you. Spirit, another message for Cappy, please. Right, so some of you may be taking the time out for yourselves, because it feels like some of you may be very much in hermit mode, not wanting to, right, that's meant to come out because I put that away, I'm sure, and it come out again. Some of you may be taking time out for yourself, and it's like you're just sort of, not a recluse, but you're like, no, I just need time for me. I don't want to keep talking to everybody. And we all need that. We all need our own personal space. It feels as if you're feeling like you need to reassess a situation, is what I'm getting. So it feels like there's something that you sort of feel like, actually, no, I need to have a really good think, but I need some time to myself to like regroup, or I don't know, recharge my batteries. Oh, look at that. Yeah, with regards to a love situation or a relationship, it feels like. Why though? Tell me more, Spirit. Because of something not moving forwards in the right way. Something isn't going the way that it should, or maybe the way that you've hoped or expected. It feels like there's something to do with a relationship, and it may be that, okay, it's moving forward slow and steady, but well, why in the first place is one knows why. Why are we in hermit mode? Oh, what's that? You know, because of not trusting someone. Someone's pulled away, but there may be some sort of trust issues going on in this relationship, this dynamic, with whatever it is. There's something where someone is not trusting someone. Someone is suspicious of someone. And yeah, because something is not moving forwards in the right way, and maybe someone's eyes are starting to open up to as to why. This isn't love, then this could be a relationship with somebody, whether that could be family, friends, kids, whatever. Something isn't happening because of there's outside or external influences. Use your intuition. Yeah, definitely there's some sort of conflict. Use your intuition is what Spirit is pointing towards. There's something about using your gut feeling, and do not ignore the signs. That's a weird one that I've got for you guys this week, but do not ignore the signs of whatever this is. Whether this is to do with family, friends, kids, whatever, work, love relationship, whatever it is. Searching is what we have. Number 17, searching. Explore new ventures, pursue new connections. Right, so there's something about taking a different path, a different approach, but also researching, because there's a lot more out there than what you may feel. That's what I have for you. That's a strange one. Right, so that's what I've got, Cap. Now let's go to Aquarius. 54-55. Someone drinks way too much. Somebody drinks way too much. And whoever it is that is drinking way too much, they're ignoring what the issue is. So there's someone who has an issue. Now, if they're not drinking, so I'm seeing that someone's drinking way too much. If it's not that, then there's an issue that somebody is stalling on sorting out. They're ignoring something or trying to provide some sort of time, it feels like. Also, you some of you could be dealing with somebody who's very stubborn, so it feels as if like they get pissed off if things do not go their way. Spirit's saying that you need to not be feeding the situation. So I don't know if you guys are enabling this situation or whether there's certain things that by giving that, oh, I'm going to just keep plodding along in this situation with this person. In a way, you're still feeding that situation. This will go on for as long as you allow it and as long as you entertain it. Got some weird messages coming out. Then we have, yeah, see now, it feels as if, look at that, you guys need to put a stop to something. It feels as if you guys need to put an end to something, or you need to put a stop to something. Like I said, by entertaining something, you are enabling that very thing that you're not wanting. So don't entertain it, then it's not a problem. It's what I've got. Right, anything else? Spirit. It's a weird message this week, but it is what it is. It's messages that need to be heard. Apply that to any situation in your life. Any situation at all. In love. Okay, right. Something here about being in love. Cheering you okay, so now it's one or two things. You may feel that, oh, this person loves me, but I wouldn't be seeing all of this, I feel, if things were the way that they should be, if this is relating to love relationship. But also what this message could also mean with being in love, like, so we have in love, cheering you on through thick and thin, they see the best in you. It could be the other way around. Do you see the best in this person? Are you wanting to be with this person through thick and thin? But also, are they going to be here through thick and thin for you? Or is it, this message could very well mean a thing of, this is what you should be aspiring to. This is what you should have. This is what you should be wanting to choose for yourself. Obviously, entirely up to you as to what you choose. But if you're wanting to feel happy and in love, then you need to take a look at your current situation and who you're with and whether they are matching that. Okay? In the right way. Obviously, don't get me wrong, it's all give and take and you work at things, but at the same time, people need to be very realistic. Okay? We get what we choose. Right, on to Pisces, 58-55. Right, Pisces, what messages do we have for you? What messages do we have for Pisces? There's some new beginning. Now, this could be to do with money. It could be a new beginning to do with money or just your life in general. Things are moving to a much more stable place. It feels like through hard work, consistency, it feels like there's going to be a new change ahead, which is going to shape your life in the right way. This is good. Or should I say, in the way that you are wanting, and you're going to feel as if things have turned a corner and things are stable. The fathers of you, that's a side message for someone, but then I am seeing there's some form of worry. A lot of it could be to do with the past. Okay, some of you worry, right? Don't worry about what's not here, because what I'm seeing is it feels like there's some sort of worry about like what hasn't even happened yet, or there could be a worry that, oh my God, what if I'm never going to have this, never going to have that? What if certain things are never going to be made available to me? So Spirit's saying, do not like overly consume yourself in worrying about what is not here. Otherwise, you create your own reality. Okay. Anything else, Spirit, please? Right, some of you may be worried because this sort of felt like it wanted to come out sideways, which could be house, home, family, stability. It's like some of you may be worrying that you're not going to get something. Some of you are stressed about a mortgage, it feels like. For some of you, a mortgage, it may fall through, okay? First time round, what you're going to be disappointed, but the second property, because you will do it again, is going to be better. Okay, so every disappointment is for a good reason. So take that and apply it as you will. So I'm noticing a lot of your readers to do with money, finances, practicality, stability. I'm seeing that it feels like there's going to be a reunion with an old friend who you have not seen for a long time, since childhood. It could be a childhood friend or friend who you have not seen since childhood. But what's really nice is it feels like from that point onwards, you guys are going to always be in contact. You're going to remain fully in contact, which is nice. Right, anything else, Spirit? New vehicle, new car. So those of you are thinking of buying a new vehicle, a new car, whatever, I'm seeing that this is coming up for you. But also what I am seeing is that there's going to be travel coming in for you guys. So you guys may be taking a short break away. Spirit is saying that you guys need to just keep going, keep pushing forward, because you are getting there. It's just that just because it's not happening in the time that you are wanting does not mean that things are not manifesting in the right way and moving forwards. Everything is happening at the time it needs to. Okay, so Spirit's saying just to be mindful of that. Right, what else do we have, please? Right, so then we have offense. Okay, so we've got offense, courage. Hit the mic. Offense, courage, taking the initiative and be assertive. Okay. Seek out new ideas and solutions. So there's something about, in a way, changing your course of action with how you're doing something, but also going for what it is you're truly wanting. Don't doubt yourself or start thinking, oh God, maybe I shouldn't, maybe I'm not good enough for this, maybe I'm not good enough for this or that. You know, go for it at the end of the day. Yeah, you are more than worthy, and you more than have the potential to achieve what it is you are wanting. That is what I have for you, Pisces. Now, let's do the answer to your question. Right. Answer to your question. What's that? 103.40. Let's go for. Right. Answer to your question. So, as you guys know already, I always say pick a number between 1 and 3. Well, think of a question in your head, then then go with whatever number. Pick a number between 1 and 3. Okay, then I will reveal the answer or advice for that. Right, so Spirit, please show me what are the answers to the collective's question. Answers 1, 2, and 3. No and abundance. They're side messages, okay, for anyone who wants to take a side message. If not, dismiss. No and abundance. Right, anyway. Answers for 1, 2, and 3, please. Almost there. Right. So for those of you who went for number 1, the answer is, what is the answer? Ask your angels. Okay, so your answer lies well within you, but ask your angels for the answer. Ask Spirit, your guides, whoever it is you refer to, your angels, okay, for the answer. Okay, For those of you who went for 2, the number 2, meditation, guys, is going to bring the answers that you seek, okay? Meditation is going to bring you the answers that you are wanting. And for those, lastly, who went for 3, right, we have you're ready, okay? That's the answer, or what spirit or you guides have to say. You are ready, okay? At this point in time, you're ready. For what? I don't know. That's for you to work out. So there we go. That is what I have for you. Oh, hello, Janita. Bless you. Thank you for being here, my darling. Thank you for being here. That is what I have for you. I'm going to end the live in a second, but then I'm going to add on the timestamp. So give us about 10 minutes. No, about 5 straight 10 minutes. Then I'll add the timestamps on. Thank you so much for being here. Lots of love to all of you, and I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, have yourselves a good week, and I will speak to you soon. Lots of love. See you later. Take care. Bye.